Hey there guys, this is our last video in our unit over factoring, and in this video you're going to learn how to divide polynomials by a binomial. This is going to be pretty easy if you already know how to factor because it just involves factoring and then canceling some polynomials out. So there's a three-step process for this, and I've given you an example here above. If you have the trinomial x squared plus 7x minus 8 and you're dividing it by the binomial x minus 1, the first step is to factor the numerator. So x squared plus 7x minus 8, since that's a trinomial, we know that will factor into x plus 8 times the quantity x minus 1. So that's what I'm going to do, is factor my numerator, and then my denominator is just x minus 1. Now that I have this factored, you can see that I have an x minus 1 in the numerator as well as an x minus 1 in the denominator. Well, when you have two factors that are the same in the numerator and denominator, they will cancel each other out. So x minus 1 here will cancel out with x minus 1 here, and that leaves us with what was left in the numerator, which is x plus 8. So let's try this a few times with just a few more examples down below. So here we have x squared minus 10x plus 21, all divided by x minus 7. So the first step again is to factor the numerator. X squared minus 10x plus 21 will factor into x minus 7 times the quantity x minus 3. And that is going to be divided by x minus 7. So here the x minus 7's will cancel out, and you're left with x minus 3. Number 2, y squared minus 25, all divided by y plus 5. Here the numerator is two terms, and it's a difference of squares. So that factors into y plus 5 times the quantity y minus 5. And that's being divided by y plus 5. So in this one, the y plus 5's will cancel out, and you're left with the binomial y minus 5. Number 3, 2x squared plus 5x minus 12, all divided by 2x minus 3. This is a trinomial in the numerator, but it's a slide and divide trinomial. Okay, so I'm going to show the work for that down here below. So we would need to slide the 2 over to the 12, and that would give us x squared plus 5x minus 24. This would then factor into x plus 8 times the quantity x minus 3. And then since we slid the leading coefficient 2 over, we went to divide both sides by 2. So this becomes x plus 4 times the quantity 2x minus 3. So that's what the numerator is going to look like, x plus 4 times the quantity 2x minus 3. And then the denominator was 2x minus 3. So here, the 2x minus 3's will both cancel each other out, and we're left with x plus 4. Okay, the last one, number 4, 10x minus 15, all divided by 2x minus 3. 10x minus 15 is a binomial, and the only thing we can do is factor out a GCF of 5. So I factor that out, and I'm left with 2x minus 3. And then the denominator is 2x minus 3, so again 2x minus 3 will cancel on the top and the bottom, and so we're left with just 5. Alright, if you had any questions over this video, make sure you have those written down for the next time, and until then, have a nice day. You're all wonderful people.